All right, audio's rolling. Should be good.
Cool. So we're into something right now in terms of DC movies, and I don't know how to feel because they have some promising stuff coming.
Yeah, they do. Anyway, everyone, we'll get right into that. Everyone, welcome back to the Third Opinion Podcast. This is episode 55, and you're probably listening to this on either the radio station, WCPI, thank you for listening, or on our YouTube channel, Third Opinion Media. Thank you so much for joining us. Trevor, thank you for joining me this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And I hate that Ethan couldn't make it, but his exact words were, "There's nothing I could add to this conversation." So it's me and you, and this is going to be our follow-up to the... How long was that video that we did? An hour and a half?
Was it? I don't
think it was that much.
It was a long one.
It was a long video, and it got like nine views. I doubt anybody watched the entire thing besides me.
No, I definitely did.
Besides us. But thank you everyone for joining us. I'm your host, Elisha Hunt, as always. I'm the only person that's been in consecutively every single video that we've done. We're getting close to 100 videos. I'm excited for that.
I'm excited.
Oh, I'm excited too. We got a lot of fun Halloween content coming up also.
Yeah.
I hate that we haven't done anything fun and special for September. There just isn't much we can do. I made a meme video that got 1,000 views.
That got 1,000.
It got 1,000 views. Yeah, I put on Reddit is what I did.
Okay.
I put it on the subreddit YouTube haiku.
Oh,
and
that's why.
1,000 people watched it. I think the post got like a couple thousand views, a couple thousand look-ats perhaps. But the video itself got like almost 1,000 views and like 20 something likes. Oh, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of myself. Thank you. Very basic. I'll put that in the description of this video. I kind of hate that I put it on my personal channel, but because that would have been good traffic for the channel, for this one, Third Opinion Media. But this isn't I don't want to say that this isn't a meme channel.
Yeah.
But this isn't the place for that. You know?
But we're meme boys.
We are meme boys. That's like one of my things that I'm good at.
Memes.
Is making memes.
Dink. Memes.
Yeah, I'm not good at much else. I can cook stuff just fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I had something good for lunch. Anyway. I'll just go ahead and tell you.
I don't know where to start.
We'll start in just a second. Let me tell you what I had for lunch. I had the incarnated chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Not what it's called, reconstituted chicken. I made that, and I put that in some day old pasta that I just heated up in a tinfoil thing and put in the toaster oven.
Yeah.
So like it wasn't like runny or like too hot. It was like a nice warm.
Yeah.
And then I mixed that in with the chicken and the pasta, and then I had a Mediterranean sandwich from Domino's.
Gotcha.
The trifecta: pasta, chicken, and then a nice veggie cheese sandwich. It was pretty good.
I had chicken and dumplings.
I still have cheesy bread. I haven't had cheesy.
You just got so excited.
Oh, I got cheesy bread. Did you see that? I don't think I sent this. No, I did. I put it in the Dungeons and Dragons group.
Yeah.
And that was so fun. That was really funny. I'll throw up that picture real fast. So let's just get going.
Yeah.
The DC universe is going downhill fast. They're going down crap creek without a paddle.
Yeah, and they got four promising.
They got 4, and I'm excited for 2 of them.
I am excited for all of them to an extent.
Mm-hmm. Different degrees of excited.
Aquaman, I'm hesitantly cautious. I am very cautious about it.
Same.
I've heard some mixed reviews coming from like early screenings.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
But that's good that they're actually doing like
early screenings. Yeah.
Because was it which movie was it that they did? Was it Suicide Squad?
I think it was.
That they just waited to the very last minute. They're like, we already know.
I'm pretty sure it was. Like, what a wild year 2016. Can you believe that came out in 2016?
That's weird. But Aquaman, I'm hesitant about.
I am too.
Shazam, excited.
I'm so excited for Shazam.
So excited. Wonder Woman, equally excited.
Same.
Just because of the the first one was so good.
Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed the first Wonder Woman. The first Wonder Woman, when did that come out? 2017? I think so.
Yes.
I think it came out early 2017.
Yeah,
But,
say that.
But that was the first live action DC film that I thoroughly enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
I like Batman v Superman.
I like parts.
Same. I didn't like the entire movie. I did not like the dumb stuff, like Superman standing in the middle of having to testify before Congress. I'm like, oh brother, give me a break.
Oh Lord. I hated how he was the one that had to stab Doomsday. Like, why him? Wonder Woman isn't affected.
Wonder Woman could have easily, yeah,
because
he had to be dead for Justice League.
She already could almost stand toe to toe with Doomsday by herself without the kryptonite thing.
Yeah,
like she would have fallen eventually.
We didn't even really need Wonder Woman in that movie. I feel like,
honestly, though, even though she was the best part,
she was one of the best parts. Batman, of course, was also like Batman.
Poor Ben Affleck.
Batman in Batman v Superman is my favorite live action Batman that I've seen so far.
Yeah, I can.
It was
see
a
that.
very, very wonderful. It was like a comic accurate portrayal, I would say.
I still like Michael Keaton though, and that's not me growing up.
Michael Keaton's a good Batman.
That's not me growing up with the movies, even though I watched them as a kid.
Yeah.
I'm not nostalgia blind
Yeah.
for them, even though I do love the Michael Keaton Batman movies.
Yeah, they're
was-
good.
He was an okay Batman, but I loved his Bruce Wayne.
His Bruce Wayne is what sold it. Yeah.
And it was legitimately funny too. Like my favorite scene. This is the funniest thing I've seen in a movie in like ever. It's one of my favorite things, but it has two close-ups of like Vicky Vale, the love interest, and Bruce Wayne just eating dinner. Like, and it's meant to imply that they're just a few feet apart from each other, and he's just like, hey, can you pass the salt? Or I forget who says it, but the other one is just like, what? And then it shows a wide shot of like them on completely opposite sides of the longest table I've ever seen. And
We'll have to watch that. That's
it's-
really funny.
It's great.
You'll have to show me that. That sounds really funny.
It's the best part of any comic book movie.
All of them ever?
Yes, all of them ever. Infinity War had nothing on that show.
So let's just get right into speculation. Henry Cavill is doing Geralt of Rivia on a Netflix show. He's set. Ben Affleck.
He's gone.
What do you think's happening to Ben Affleck? Why is he not going to be Mr. Batman? He said originally that he was going to write and direct the newest film, The Batman, and then it went to him writing and acting, and then it went from him just acting,
Yeah.
and now it's not going to be made at all.
I think it's because too much studio interference. I don't want to say he's a big baby. Whenever I say this, he probably did not get his way.
That's very likely.
And
yeah.
that's not me calling him like a crybaby or anything.
Yeah.
Because like a
A
lot
needy
of
child.
directors and writers, they have a specific vision, but
Yeah.
if the studio does not let them make that vision, they either have to suck it up and make the movie, or
Yeah.
they get out.
Or they don't make the movie. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
or-
that seems to have happened almost all of the DC movies.
Yes.
Zack Snyder wasn't able to make the movie that Zack Snyder wanted. That's why we have a 2 hour, like 45-minute long cut of Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
And the movie
And
itself
then,
was like 2.5, 220.
Zack Snyder and Joss Whedon they didn't collab, but they were given a little more leniency, and they made Justice League a lot better than Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
And
But see, this is what happens when you give a director and a writer and a team the creative power. You get stuff like Wonder Woman.
yeah,
And I feel like I'm going to say this with Shazam. You get stuff like Shazam.
yeah.
I
because
feel like
they're
Shazam's going to be really
definitely
good.
doing some goofy stuff.
Yeah. Studio interference is... Suicide Squad is the direct result of studio interference. Because they made the first trailer, and people said, that's the only comedy in the entire movie. And it's like, oh, then what
And
was the movie going to be?
That's fine. If
That's fine.
If that was like, I could see them being like a ragtag They wanted it to be Guardians of the Galaxy, but that's not what
No.
what the creators were going for. They were like,
Yeah.
look, these are
They were trying to catch
villains.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
These are villains going to like do some bad things. They're not
Yeah.
going to save the world.
Yeah.
But that's how the studio wanted it,
Yeah.
apparently. Which is
And then they like did they like reshot 25% of the movie.
yeah, it's,
And then
it's
like
stupid.
they recut it. That movie was like cut and edited like a person that made trailers did.
Actually,
it was bad.
I was told the internet.
Yeah,
I
found.
heard that
You synced.
I synced it. That there were actually 2 cuts of the movie. One made
Oh my word.
by trailer people.
Oh my
one
word.
made by actual editors that are paid to do it.
Yeah.
And they went with the trailer because it's more marketable.
Yeah.
And
It was bad. It was a bad
That
movie.
gave them a quick, fast cash.
Yeah.
But in the long run, like people are
It's
still
one of the worst
buying
rated.
like Batman, like Michael Keaton Batman stuff, and they're still buying like
The Nolan trilogy?
Christopher Nolan
Yeah.
Batman stuff.
I
Have you
haven't seen anybody with any Suicide Squad merch or anything. I haven't
I've
seen any
seen
of
like
it.
one like goth chick.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
One maybe.
Yeah, it's like no one cares. They're like, okay, you like. They're like, I can see how it has some strengths, it has some flaws.
I've only seen and I'm not gonna remember his name. I don't remember his name. Who played Joker?
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto. I've only seen memes of Jared Leto's Joker. I haven't seen any serious portrayals. I haven't seen any like serious.
There's nothing to do
There isn't.
with that.
There isn't.
He's. I don't want to say like he's just psychotic, but he is, and that's not the Joker. He's smart. He's cunning.
He's
maniacal. He's a little crazy.
Yeah, in some comics, he's very twisted, and that's all he wants to do is just, literally, he wants to see the world burn. That's literally what it is. That's all he wants. And some of them.
Yeah, like
I want to put it on my table.
like Death of the Family storyline.
Yeah, which I still have not watched
Well, no, not
or
Death,
read or anything.
Yeah, Death of the Family is like a very recent Joker comic.
Okay, I need
And
to
it
read that
does
then.
get dark, and he does get twisted, but not in like a creepy. Well, it is creepy, but like
Yeah,
not in a Jared
not-
Leto kind of way.
Yeah, in
like-
a legitimately good, entertaining kind of way.
Yeah, like the
Okay.
Joker has cut off his face and reapplied
Oh my
it.
gosh.
Yeah, this is comic books though.
Yeah.
And then he like kidnaps the entire Batman family.
How do you do that, you wonder?
I don't know. And then he keeps everyone except Batman at the same table, and then puts actors in their costumes.
Nice.
He puts actors in their costumes and then like kills them.
Oh.
And so Batman, not knowing that they're actors,
Yeah.
is just watching his family die in front of him.
Yeah. That happened in
And Joker
Knight.
just laughs, and like I can see Jared Leto doing that, but at the same time he's not near as
would be-
charming. He's
yeah.
just like, ooh, whimsy kind of
Yeah.
thing. Jared
Yeah.
Leto is like,
just a weirdo. Jared
just
Leto.
killed that guy.
Jared Leto's portrayal is like not if what Jim Carrey would do, but like if someone was trying to mimic Jim Carrey as the Riddler as Joker. I feel like that's what that would be, but like just not as entertaining, just like bad, just not good.
yeah, I can see that.
I do think it's very funny that Jim Carrey is going as Dr. Robotnik. Is that what it is in the Sonic movie? I'm kind of excited for that, only for that.
Only because Jim Carrey is being Dr. Robotnik.
Because he played the Riddler.
I really hope that they go prosthetics though.
Oh man.
Can they like show a young like Robotnik, and it's just like a de-aged Jim Carrey, just like, hey, I'm making Shadow or whatever. You
Yeah.
know, if you play the games, he like makes Shadow. Oh, hey, I'm doing
Oh,
all this.
man.
Ooh, I'm being goofy, and then like
I really want to see that.
Man, let's celebrate, and just eats all these hot dogs and just like becomes plump. I'd love it.
I really want to see that. I want
Like
to see
the
that now.
Nutty Professor kind of.
Oh
prosthetics,
man,
please.
could you imagine that?
Please.
That'd be good.
It would be. Okay, back to DC.
What other DC stuff is going to be like? What's the other movie that's coming out? The
Joker.
Okay, that's the Joaquin Phoenix one.
Yes, and have you seen?
It looks good. It
have
looks
you seen
good.
the two things that they've done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm excited for it
A lot
now.
of people were like,
I wasn't before.
I hate when people are just they look at Joaquin Phoenix pre-Joker.
Yeah.
Mind you, the pre-Joker picture that they released.
Yeah.
They look at him, and some people were like, "He's not handsome," or
The
"He
Joker
doesn't
sometimes isn't handsome. Yeah.
Like all this stuff, like he doesn't
look
like
accurate. He
like
doesn't
he'd
look-
be the Joker, and
yeah.
I'm like,
He's too old.
yeah, all
That's one
this
that I
stuff,
saw.
He looks drab, and I'm like,
And then you
it's-
put the makeup on him.
once they put the makeup on him, even though it doesn't look like
Spot on.
spot
yeah.
on,
It looks more like the Joker than we've seen in recent history.
yeah, it does. Honestly.
The next best thing to Heath Ledger's Joker, I'd say, visually wise. We haven't seen acting or anything.
yeah, visually
acting or
wise,
writing, but
but
visually it
he does
looks-
he has the look.
He has
now.
the look of the Joker. As soon as I saw it, I was laying in bed. I was like, oh. I was watching on my iPad, like, oh my goodness.
Oh no.
I'm scared again. Joker is. I'm excited for when Joker is not going to be a laughing stock again. I'm so excited for that.
A lot of people were complaining too about like the Joker makeup, that it doesn't look comic accurate, which that's a valid complaint to an
I can see
extent.
that. Yeah, I can see that.
But they were like saying something about like the eye, like the blue eye things. And if I'm not mistaken, didn't he have like those eye triangles like like in his very first appearance? He might
And the
have had
first
like
couple, yeah.
black. He had black, not blue, but still.
He looked like a court jester, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Or like
what I was
like
thinking.
this really wild, out of the top, like clown, kind of.
For some reason, I keep thinking that he had like the black triangles instead.
I think so. Maybe. We have to look.
We'll look it up.
Yeah.
Um,
Not on the show. Afterwards, in our own free time.
Yeah, please.
And I'm not throwing that on screen. I want to do the little amount of editing as possible on this one.
Yeah.
I've been able to narrow down the podcast editing to like, I only have to watch it through one time. And then I just press edit and it just does itself pretty much, which is wonderful. I love that. But yeah. Dude, I'm excited.
That one, I am legitimately excited.
I am
for.
too.
Who was the one that's producing it? Who's producing it? I feel like it's someone like big, but I just forgot who it was. Was it Scorsese?
I don't think it was. Hold
It
on.
was one of
I will
those,
look
like-
that up.
It was one of those like big names.
I don't know. Here, you looked it up real fast. I'm gonna move your mic around real fast.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I should have done it beforehand. I just forgot to. I need to get new scissor arms for these bad boys. And I want to get input. I want to get inputs to where we can actually have headphones on and listen to what we're saying. That way,
Yeah.
it just sounds better. I want to get those. I'll get those eventually. I also want to do the podcast not in my house. I don't want to. I have not eaten a meal on this dining room table in more than a year. This table is not used for dinners anymore, Trevor. It's used for making content.
By the way, it is produced by Martin Scorsese.
Is it really?
Yes.
Wow.
Director.
I don't want to
Todd-
say the man
Todd
can do no
Phillips.
wrong, but he's a really, really good director-producer.
Yeah.
Producer-director.
The director is Todd Phillips of War Dogs, The Hangover.
Ooh, those are not bad.
Old School, Due Date. A lot of comedies,
Yeah.
but they're a bunch of twisted comedies as
Yeah.
well. Which I can really see working for a Joker movie. Also, comedy directors aren't. It's not unheard of to see them like
Do
go
some serious stuff.
do some serious stuff. Like,
We almost had that with Solo.
yeah, which I'm still not over. But Peyton,
I'm not over either.
Didn't Peyton Reed? He directed Ant-Man, right? Which I don't.
That sounds right.
I don't want to say it's
I need
not.
to see. I need to see Ant-Man. And I need to see the second Ant-Man, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I need to see both of them. I haven't seen both
They're
of them.
pretty good.
I need to watch them.
They're-
Taylor maintains that Ant-Man is his favorite Marvel movie.
Yeah, he loves it.
What do you think of the second one? Because I haven't
The
talked to
second-
him since it came out.
The second one, it's really good. I don't want to say like it's a step down or a step up from the original. It's like on par for me. A lot of people were like bummed out. They're like, "Oh, it didn't do anything to Infinity War or something." I'm like, Why do you want that?
What could you possibly add?
Spoiler, sorry, if you haven't seen
I haven't
Infinity
seen
War.
it.
No, Infinity War.
Okay.
Spoilers.
I haven't seen Infinity War.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Infinity
Watch
War.
our Infinity War video. That was a lot of fun to do.
But spoilers for Infinity War. I'm just sitting there thinking, like, after the people complain about it, I'm like, I just saw half of
the Marvel Universe, the characters that we love,
half
but
of
no
the
one
Marvel
loves.
Universe, characters that we have grown attached to.
We love.
We
In
love.
recent years, they've been wonderful characters. Some better
Yeah.
than the originals.
Yes.
They're dead.
Gone.
Yeah.
They're just up and just out of there.
They're
and
dead.
people were like, well, you gotta explain. I'm like, no,
Yeah,
they
go in. No,
don't.
they're going to next year is the thing.
Yeah.
They're going to clean house next year.
Maybe Captain Marvel. They might say something in Captain Marvel. But
I love the Captain Marvel trailer where she decks the old lady. I love that. I laughed so hard.
That's Taylor's thoughts about old people, by the way.
Oh, kind of with them on that one. That's really funny. Not all old people. Just the mean ones.
I
Just
know.
the ones that cut
The
line.
the poor woman, even though I know it's probably a scroll.
It probably is a scroll, yeah.
I know it's probably a scroll, but
I want it to not be a scroll. And I
She
want
just
Captain Marvel to just punch
miss-
some old woman on the bus for no reason.
I love
Did you
the
see the
idea.
one where it was Thanos?
Do what?
Did you see the one where it was Thanos? They photoshopped in a picture of Thanos instead.
No, I haven't.
It was really funny. And then someone said Avengers 4 title in parentheses title pending, and it was Captain Marvel just punching Thanos on the bus. It was really funny.
No, someone needs to do an edit of that, but instead of her punching the old woman, it's just Iron Man getting knocked out by Thanos. Boom!
That'd be really funny. I want to see that one also.
Even though it makes no logical sense, I just love
I want to
that.
see that. I want to
love
see that now.
This turned into a Marvel discussion.
It always does because they make good movies.
Yeah, I know, and it's
Okay, so for the last 8 or 9 minutes, however long it's going to take,
yeah.
who do you want to be new Superman? Who would be a good new Superman? Trevor, we're not going to get a DC cinematic universe. It's not going to happen.
Yeah. That's
we're
fine.
We're not going to have one wrapped up nice universe like we do with Marvel. It just can't happen now.
I
Factually,
did
it
hear
can't
this name floating around, and I love the concept. Even though I love the concept, Michael B. Jordan. I heard that name floating around.
That'd be interesting.
A lot of people, I can already tell, are going to take offense to that, and this
Yeah.
wouldn't be his first rodeo in that,
It wouldn't.
because he previously played Johnny Storm in that
Mr.
god
Storm.
awful.
And the Fan
And
Forsic
Fan
film. That
Forstick.
was horrible.
Even though I heard, haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, I know.
You're not.
I
You're not.
heard he was.
You ain't gonna
really
catch
good.
me watching that. I'm not
I
gonna
heard
watch
he
it.
was the best part in it. He was like,
He's a good actor. He's a really good actor. He was a
But
wonderful
I
Killmonger.
could honestly see him because he's very charismatic
He
and
is.
fun.
He was the perfect antagonist of Black Panther and Black
Yeah.
Panther.
And if he could spin that like evil charm into some good charm,
Oh yeah.
he could be a really good Superman. And
He'd be one
even
Superman.
if like there's already like a black Superman running around in the comics.
Yeah, I was about to ask
So-
that if there was one already or if it was like
There-
the previous one that they have done.
I honestly I don't know if it's in the main continuity or in Earth
it probably is. in the
Earth
new one.
1 or whatever,
Yeah.
which is like the Golden Age
Yeah.
Superman stuff. But there's definitely a black Superman running around already. So
I'll have to
it's
look
not
into that.
like out of
It's not out of this world. Never heard
out of this world never
Yeah.
happened. But I still
If-
like
if
I want
people
him to
think
be
about it-
like Kal-El though. That's what
I do
want.
too. We haven't had a good Kal-El in a while
Not since
since the '80s. Christopher Reeves.
well, I was gonna say Brandon Routh was pretty good.
I don't remember them. Is the thing.
Well, the movie was decent. It was Superman Returns, if you don't know, but
2000.
like it was the same year
Three?
as X-Men 3: The Last Stand because Bryan Singer
2000
jumped ship.
2002 then I think
Yeah,
maybe.
somewhere around there. But he jumped ship to make Superman as a normal person would do, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Any smart person, any
logical person. And the movie is okay if a bit sluggish. But the thing is, most people didn't go to.
Oh, is that the one where he was fighting Howie Mandel or whatever the guy's name was?
That one, Howie Mandel. That was Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. Oh no!
But
it wasn't Howie Mandel, was it?
No, it was.
I think
Kevin
I have
Spacey.
it confused with Howie Mandel because I watched a lot of bald. Besides being bald. I watched a lot of Deal or No Deal whenever I was younger. And so whenever I watched that film, it was
I can
like
see Howie Mandel as a good Lex Luthor, though.
Oh, that'd be good. How come we haven't had
He
Howie
could
Mandel?
just play himself, already germophobic and everything. That could
I would
be
love
like
that.
a little new
I would
quirk
love
that he
that.
adds to Lex Luthor.
Yeah,
That'd
and
be
not
nice.
him having long hair and being weird.
Yeah. But anyways, Brandon Routh was actually a really charming Superman. If you don't believe me, just watch like the airplane scene, which is like the only.
I remember that.
It's the only action scene in the entire movie. But like it's so like it's not visually stunning now, but back then it was like
Yeah.
So he saves. It's so Superman, the entire scene. He saves the airplane from crashing, lands in a baseball field, sets it down as gently as possible, walks into the plane. He's like, "Hello, citizens."
That's Superman.
Yeah.
That's not Superman saying, "Do you believe?" Or like when they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it.
Don't go to it. Like,
That's not
no,
Superman.
he walks in. He's got the brightest,
The biggest
smile.
He's happy because he
just
saved
like,
everybody.
"Hello."
Yeah.
Like he's
Not this troubled duality of man that's overplayed and dumb.
Yeah,
stupid.
which I can see how that's an aspect of the character, but it's not the main.
And it's
aspect.
a good one, but that's not the main focus of your brand new universe that you're trying to start.
Yeah, you
don't start with that.
You have that.
You don't start with Suicide Squad.
Take the existential crisis, save it for like the third.
Later, you do that later. Whenever.
Yeah,
Superman
like
saves
Iron
people.
Man 3, he was dealing like
We haven't seen Superman save anybody, and he already has his middle-age crisis. We haven't seen him save one person. He hasn't saved anybody.
Maybe saved Lois Lane.
Oh, but he saved Gotham. But he saved Metropolis.
Oh
No, he destroyed half of Metropolis, fighting an alien,
now
a space alien.
granted, I don't like that argument because he was Superman for like less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
So like he literally
baby steps.
Yeah, baby steps. He literally just like
But
found
you
out how
don't
to
do-
fly.
I feel like you don't do baby steps with destroying half a city. You do baby step with him like playing baseball, running track in high school, perhaps. you have a
Go back to Smallville.
Yeah, you do a Smallville type thing, or like you do a dash.
Yeah.
In Incredibles, you start out small. You don't start out with destroying the city. You know?
Yeah, I can see that, but
We're at 28 minutes. What do you think about John Hamm being Batman?
I like it. It's pretty good casting in my opinion, but
I hope that comes to fruition. Because I would be. He said that he would be thrilled to play Batman Bruce Wayne.
yeah, I don't have anyone off the top of my head that would be a good Batman, except Tom Hardy, but he's taken right now. So
Tom Hardy's always busy, and I
Yeah.
feel like he just doesn't look like.
I don't know. I
Bruce
could
Wayne.
see him as Wolverine too.
He'd be a good Wolverine.
Yeah, he's kind of
He'd be a
shorter
good
too,
Wolverine.
so he'd be closer to the comic book Wolverine, who is
Yeah.
shorter than me.
He is a short dude,
He's
isn't
like six.
Six.
He's like 5'3". I
he? Yeah,
think,
5'3", 5'2",
or something.
something like that.
He is a
And some of them-
runt.
And some of them, he's huge and jacked. But like the best ones, the most known comics, he's always like a really short.
Yeah, they
dude.
kind of raised up his height a little bit in recent years to match Hugh Jackman, but
Yeah,
I mean,
huge Jackman.
I just remember the X-Men animated series from the 90s. He's always short.
He's
He's
always-
always looking up to
Yeah.
Scott Summers with the intent of killing him. It's the best.
It is the best. Trevor, we're at time, and I hate to call. We could honestly go for another hour.
Let's do it.
See, that's the problem. We always do this, but there's always so much. with the Marvel stuff, which we haven't done the Marvel discussion yet. We'll probably do that before Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel. We'll probably do that beforehand. But it's always like there's always so much happening with the DC universe because they're chickens with their heads cut off. That's all. It's always what
They're
it is.
just
It's
trying
never
to
a
catch up, but they don't need to catch up. They don't get that it's not a race. It's like
no, just build it in your own time.
yeah.
The hair didn't win because it was going fast and going great. It won because it's just better overall. No, the hair is Marvel because it started sooner and it's going great already. The hair is the one that's winning, whereas the tortoise, which is DC, they can win, but currently they have fallen and killed themselves twice. Wait, no. 3 times. 3 times.
Wait, no. Oh, wait. Here comes the 4th.
Oh, no. Wonder Woman, they just made it 1984 and it didn't do good. Oh!
Ah!
All right, well, thanks for listening and thanks for watching. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on YouTube, Third Opinion Media. Trevor, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. See you guys in the next podcast episode. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And now, a word from this program's sponsor.
Somewhere Liquors is located in the Plaza Shopping Center across from Citizens Tri-County Bank. Their address is 1100 Smithville Highway, Suite 137 in McMinnville, Tennessee. Their business hours are 8 to 10 Monday through Thursday, 8 to 11 on Friday and Saturday, and 10 to 6 on Sunday. Their phone number is area code 931-304-8222. They feature a walk-in beer cave and have a wide selection of bourbons, whiskeys, vodkas, tequilas, and more. McMinnville's first liquor store is Somewhere Liquors.